Hello and welcome to today's Tarot Focus. I am using the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to focus on today? Death. I saw this card while shuffling. This is a transformation. This is a 36 card, which is a 9, which is about closure and endings. There are some transitions going on. Are you going through a transition? This reading should show us some information about this transition. Although it is the death card, it does show a rose, right? So there is growth. So there's growth in this transition. And water, feelings. Are you having feelings in this transition? Is this transition about your feelings? This is a 18 card, which is also a 9, which is about endings and closure, right? The Hermit, which is about our knowledge and wisdom. So we take our knowledge and wisdom, or our knowledge and experience, with us in these transitions so that we can transition more smoothly, or so that we can go from one timeline to the next. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to focus on today, please? What you don't see coming is the Hierophant. I don't know why I couldn't find the word tradition. I got foundation, but it's beliefs and traditions, right? Are you transitioning from your beliefs and your transitions? Have you changed them a little bit, right? You might not have completely, you might have completely done away with those traditions and those beliefs and changed altogether, or you're tweaking them a little bit, right? Based on the knowledge and experience that you've gained in your life so far, or um, the things that you've learned throughout the time that you've been here on Earth. The King of Wands, this is about passion, right? The king is authority. He's sitting on his throne, and his throne is made of wood, and he's in a desert, but there's growth. There's also the salamander there, which is luck, and you have the lion, which is about courage. So, although he's in his cloak, he is ready to fight for whatever for his passions, because he has his armor on, and those are the things that he strongly believes. So you also have the Page of Wands. So although you are very strong and authoritative and stern in those passions, you also have a teenage energy around you, a novice energy, right? A young energy, with this Page of Wands. So this it's a new passion, but he's also in the desert, right? And if you put these cards together, the page is looking at the king, but the king is looking forward, right? How are you showing up? The Knight of Cups, an offer of love. It could be romantic, right? This is chivalrous, but it's a movement forward, right? And you see there's water in the background. So there's feelings in this card too. And your challenge is the Two of Wands, is your manifestation. What are you manifesting? Are you manifesting something that is attainable, right? That's for somebody. When we manifest, we want to ask for things, yes, that we want, but um, you can be have some specifics, but don't be so specific that you know you're not going to see something that's in front of you that maybe could be better for you. And there's water in this card as well, right? If you look, uh, there's water on the beyond him, and there's mountains, there's a city, and he's looking out, and he has the world in his hand, so he's seeing what his future could be. Your recent past is the Four of Pentacles. So you stood in your on your and you stood still, and you were thinking about your foundations and your stability, right? and held on to what was important to you. The near future is the Ace of Cups. Big old cup of love, right? Fill your own cup, right? Um, it seems you have an offer of love um, for someone else or for yourself, right? But your near future is about a lots of love. And you have the lotus flowers there, which are about peace, right? And your overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is fated and destined. This transition is fated and destined. Fated means it's in the stars. Destined means that you choose that choice or that path, right? So let's get some clarification. Spirit, what guidance do you have for this Page of Wands, please? What does the collective need to know about this Page of Wands? Tower, sudden change, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So you have the King and Queen of Wands. So you're nurturing your passions, you're strong in your passions. This Page of Wands, it's a sudden change. So something happened and you made a sudden change. And the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. So maybe you were moving too fast and now you have to move slower. Take your time, right? And nurture this passion, nurture the action that you're taking. Let's get some clarification on this Two of Wands, please, Spirit. What does the collective need to know about this Two of Wands? The Star, healing. And that flew out. The Eight of Swords and the Hangman. So this offer of love, this manifestation, is about healing, or there's healing that's involved with it because you're self-restricting some things, right? She's blindfolded and she's tied up, right? But it's cloth, right? It's not a chain. She can undo it. This is self-restriction. Her feet aren't bound, so she can walk away, right? And there's swords behind her, which are truths, and there's also water behind her. So she's standing on dry ground, but she can take a step backwards and touch the water, right? She can feel those feelings, but she's hindering herself in some way because she's not seeing things in a different perspective. That's what the Hangman is. So there's a little bit of healing that needs to be done about lifting those self-restrictions and seeing things in a different perspective. Um, and that has to do with your manifestation. So manifest in that way. And let's get some clarification on this Death card, Spirit. What does the collective need to know about this Death card, please? This transformation. Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Judgment card. So it is a crossroads, and you're nurturing your foundation because it's the Queen. She's nurturing her foundation and her stability, and it's going to lead to happiness. Okay, so this transition this is a transition, and it's has to do with your feelings, right? And it's fated and destined. It's a fated and destined transition about your feelings, okay? And it's a crossroads, it's a timeline shift that you're experiencing, and it has a happy ending, but you have to feel those feelings, okay? Thank you so much for all your likes and subscribes. Please share this with anyone you think might need to hear this. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so and hit the notification bell so you know that you know when I release videos. And until next time, have a good day.